From unity to outrage, a 6-step guide to losing trust. Step 0. There is a myth, a man, a legend, the loot box lord, the microtransaction man of action, SimCity's captain, always online. It's John. 6 hours into playing Battlefield and you run out of ammo in your clip and we ask you for $1 to reload, you're really not that price sensitive at that point in time. Riccatello. Step 1. Release, rescind, riddle. Unveil a pricing model that baffles developers and shakes the indie community to its core. The lack of clarity and constant flux should keep everyone second guessing. Next, have whispers from within your own camp that hint at discontent. Have employees that weren't happy and ex-staff spilling the beans of unforeseen consequences of such shifts. This will show that it wasn't a prank and actually a thought-out, legitimate idea that you were running with. Step 2. Destroy all trust. Charities, installs, and terms of service. Now, in response to the uproar, any news is good news, right? So get on your bicycle and backpedal hard. Charities will be exempt, but not yours. Clarity is for losers and other game engines. Demand trust. Tell the peasants that you will charge the developer of each game 20 cents per install, and that we're going to count correctly. We really promise. Pirate copies or install bombing? Contact us here at 555. We will work with you to try and sort it out. Now add a hint of proprietary software lingo to really spice things up. How does it all work? As the great Todd Howard says, it just works. Don't forget to delete your terms of service history from GitHub. That'll make sure no one can access it on the internet. No one was viewing it, so why does it matter? Step 3. List of demands. Internet connectivity, and how much do I actually need to pay? Now that you've alienated everyone like Scrooge, we want to mess over the past, present, and future. Let's demand that these new charge fees will be applied retroactively. Those games you've had out for years on end, getting bought and downloaded and reinstalled, we're going to take a cut of all that too. Let's require personal users to maintain regular internet connectivity. Every 3 days, you gotta have internet or don't let them in. That way they'll crave to make more games. People love loot boxes and single player games that are always online. Let's make this software online only. Do you people not have the internet? Step 4. The One Piece strategy. Sell in the sea. One thing to note, insider trading doesn't affect the rich. This is key to the sell in the sea strategy. Now, as CEO, you know that this news is terrible for the company. So why not make a little dosh off this? Sell a bunch of your holdings in the company before the news, but not right before. Maybe a month or so. Now, if it doesn't recover and we have to sell the company, it's a win. If you think the news is being handled well, buy back into the shares when they're at rock bottom. It's a win-win. Step 5. Radio silence. While there is confusion and chaos circulating, make sure to have anticipation building. Delete all things from previous landing pages. Have a small note left there. Radio silence in this part is of the absolute utmost importance. After 5 days of no content or discussion from our end, let's give some information out on Friday Eve, the old Friday news dump. That way we don't have to come into the office to answer any questions, and our customer support team will have to do overtime. Give those pesky developers time to calm down. Step 6. The grand line, we've heard you. And the piece de resistance? After the initial shock and awe of our bewildering announcements, we then magnanimously claim, we've heard you, then graciously provide a slightly less convoluted plan with a smaller price hike. They will think they've won. They will think they've outplayed the man. We give them a choice between 2.5% revenue or a monthly engagement fee. We will go so far as to say it will always be the lesser amount, because we are, if anything, generous. Now we've united all game developers together. They have no choice but to come back into the fold. A now bullied and defeated dev is going to have to swallow the price hike pill and continue in the only engine on the market. Thanks for watching From Unity to Outrage, a 6-step guide to losing trust.